you guys have been asking why I've been gone for so long, so let's go ahead and take a step back and I'll explain my absence. Before I explain my absence, let me introduce myself for those of you who are new to the channel. My name is Kaz Hiroji and I make automotive related videos here on YouTube. I gained traction on this platform largely due to my good friend Randy, who introduced me to the world of vlogging. I'm also very fortunate to have a close group of friends who share the same passion for cars as I do. These are also the same people who push me to pursue my dreams as a creative. Most of you know me as the guy with the stanced out BRZ, or the Asian kid with the high-pitched voice who has no idea what he's doing to his car. A lot of viewers here on YouTube may not understand why my car is built the way it is, why the wheels are so damn slanted, or why my car is so damn low. But I built this car as a way to express myself as an individual, and I'm having a good time in the process. With that being said, if you aren't interested in the stance culture or my journey as a content creator, stop this video and never return to my channel. And never return to my channel. Oh, you're still here? I guess let's talk about why I've been gone for so long. The past couple years I've been studying business marketing at San Jose State University, only to later discover that this is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. But after many years wasted, I finally obtained my bachelor's degree. Soon after graduating college, I realized I've been living a very sloppy life. I was constantly up late playing video games with my friends, and in turn, I was always waking up feeling unmotivated and fatigued. As a result, I seldom put an effort to create new videos because my remaining time was occupied by work or school. Now that school is out of the way, I've had more time to reflect on who I once was and how I can improve myself. So I've come up with 3 New Year resolutions to put myself back on track. Number 1, stop playing video games. I've come to discover that this bad habit is the cause of my laziness and poor time management. Since the beginning of this year, I've lost the urge to play video games, and because of this, I've been getting an adequate amount of sleep each night. In other words, I can wake up earlier and have more hours in the day to do productive activities. This leads into my next resolution. Number 2, start hitting the gym. Ever since I graduated high school, I've always wanted to start working out. Throughout my whole life, I've always been known as the skinny guy, but that's about to change. I've been consistently going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, and I've been eating more meals per day. As my friends would say, I'm no longer a Casbaroo, but Buffaroo. Number 3, upload more vlogs, and that starts right now. Alright, so for all my returning subscribers, I know it's been a really long time since you guys have last seen my car. Well, there she is. Alright, so I have made a few changes to my car since you guys have last seen it. I didn't really bother making a video on these installs just because I felt like there wasn't really enough content to do on it, and it was also during the time that I was taking a break from YouTube. So let me show you guys what those parts are. Alright, so this is actually probably one of my favorite mods that I've done to the car so far. This is actually the 2017 BRZ bumper. So the reason why I like this bumper so much more than the older BRZ bumper, well, not just because it's newer, but it is a little more aggressive. As you can see, there is a harder body line here, there's more grills, it just looks a lot more aggressive than the old bumper. Also, a huge shout out to Caesar who painted my bumper. He hooked it up for a really good price, and he also shaved the emblem. If you guys know me, I always love doing the emblem shave just because it gives the car a much simpler look, a much cleaner look. Remember, less is more. As for the rear end, I installed the Street Faction bash bar right there. I ordered it in a raw finish, so if you can look up closer, you can actually see that the bash bar is starting to rust quite terribly. You can see down there, up there, yeah, there's a lot of rust. I plan on powder coating the bash bar in the future, and I'm thinking about doing a white powder coat. I think white would be a little different. My good friend Thompson actually told me to powder coat the bash bar white, and I feel like that might be a good look. I'm not too sure, so let me know down in the comments below what color I should paint the bash bar. And of course, can't forget this new custom license plate I ordered. Sometimes you just gotta let them know who's driving this car, you know? Your boy Casbaroo. Okay, let's get to what this video is really about. If you guys are from California, or anywhere else, I'm sure you guys have heard about the new exhaust law that has been recently implemented. It just blew up on the internet, so if you guys don't know about it, I'm gonna read to you what the exhaust law actually says. The California law requires that all vehicles must be equipped with an adequate muffler to prevent excessive noise from the exhaust system. It also prohibits the operation of a passenger vehicle or a truck with a gross vehicle weight rating of less than 6,000 pounds that has an exhaust noise level greater than 95 decibels when tested under specified conditions. Here is the juicy part. So, if you have been issued a citation for operating a vehicle in the violation of Vehicle Code Section 27150 or 27151, you must take your vehicle to a state referee center. State referee center. That's probably the worst part of this whole law. If you guys haven't been state ref before, this might only be a California thing because I know California is one of the only states that does smog or any emission tests. Pretty much if you get pulled over by the police and they tell you that you have to go see a state ref, you're gonna get a citation in the mail telling you that you have to appear in court, plead guilty or not guilty, and then fix your car, take it to a state ref, get it tested, get a certificate, and then take it back to court and pay the fine. The reason why I know so much about this state ref thing is because I've actually been state ref before in my prelude. This was probably back in 2014, 2013 I want to say. The fine at that time when I got it was about $750, but oh look who showed up. It's my boy. Speaking of the prelude, what's up, Thomas?
We're working on today.
You
told me yesterday, but I hella forgot.
Making my car quieter. Alright, so as I was saying before Thomas pulled up, when I got the state ref, the fine was about $750, and there are some rumors going around right now that people are getting fined up to $1,000 for an exhaust. So today I'm going to be toning down the car a bit so it doesn't attract as much attention from the cops, and to do that we're going to be installing a new front pipe for the car. Alright y'all, this is the HKS front pipe. 2 resonators versus my Tomei front pipe right now, which has no resonators, so this should do the job. Before we install the new front pipe, let's hear what the car currently sounds like. If you're my neighbor and you're watching this, I'm sorry. So of course we gotta do the side-by-side comparison of the 2 front pipes. This one is the HKS and that is the Tomei. As you can see, the HKS has 2 resonators, so that should definitely help tone down the car a bit and give it a cleaner sound. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer this old gasket onto the front pipe because these kinds of donut gaskets last pretty long. So if you guys have ever done an exhaust install on your FRS or BRZ, you guys know about those spring-loaded bolts that go from the mid-pipe to the front pipe. When we're installing this, I don't know why, but it's such a bitch to put those on. So I have 2 helpers here. Peter over here pushing the exhaust in. So that way Thomas here under the car Thomas is trying to get those spring-loaded bolts into the hole. I appreciate the help, Thomas.
Yeah. It's always these, dude. Like if the holes were a little bit bigger, it would be fine. Stay like that.
You're doing great, Thomas.
Take a leg day with your card full.
Thank you, Thomas, for the help. Thank you, Peter, for the help.
Don't do this ever again, yeah. If you do it, just replace those bolts, bro.
Hey, at least we got it done. Now we can drop the car and see what it sounds like. This is the sound clip with the new front pipe.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so with the install now complete, I want to get some flyby clips and maybe some rolling clips of the car and see how it sounds from a third-person perspective.